She's a star of the stage and screen with an early start in Saved by the Bell as Jessie, and of course her pivotal role in Showgirls. She's coming to Austin for one night only very soon for a special anniversary presentation of the film. Elisabeth Berkley joins me now. Hello, Elisabeth. How are you?
Hi, I am so happy to be with you. This is such an exciting moment, and I'm just so grateful to be with you all in Austin.
Yeah, well, we're excited to have you, and I'm so curious to know. So, Showgirls, 30 years, such a important film, such a highly kind of criticized film, right? So I want to take you back in time a little bit. What does this film mean to you and your role as Nomi in the film?
Well, it's an amazing thing, and it just goes to show that you never know in life how something might be received one way at a certain time, and then things find their way and transform. For example, obviously back in 1995, it was a different time in the culture. And this film we have incredible filmmaker who did Basic Instinct. And at the time, it just made sense on every level for me as a young actress and a dancer. I had trained my whole life to play this role that now has become this iconic film and has a real place in pop culture and has been embraced and celebrated by cinephiles, by the LGBTQ community. Academics investigate this film and write about it. And it's incredible that it through the years has found its way and is so beloved now. And my character Nomi was fierce and a little bit ahead of her time. And I think now playing really strong female roles, it's something you see on television now and film. It's maybe not as surprising. And so I think, even going back to playing Jessie Spano, who was a little bit ahead of her time as a feminist on Saved by the Bell, I'm grateful I've been able to play roles that really kind of are bold and strong. And as a young woman, I wasn't afraid to do that. And as a woman now embodying that strength, and of course, I'm a mother now, and there are new type of roles that I love exploring. But to be able to celebrate this film now truly with audiences that have loved it for many years and audiences who are discovering it now. I know people come up to me in their 20s. They love it. Nomi is a character for them that reminds them to be unapologetic about who they are and stand in their truth and their power. And I love that. And so I'm really thrilled to bring it to you all at the Paramount as the first kickoff of a tour where we're going to go to different cities. But to celebrate in Austin makes sense to me. It's a city I love. And it's a city that celebrates film, art, literature, music in such a warm, embracing way. And of course, the LGBTQ community is visible and vibrant, and I love that. And Paramount Theatre, what better place? This historic cinema.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love so much of what you're saying, especially when it comes to kind of the female representation of this, right? I think that you were a revolutionist in your own right back in your early career. And so to see so much change and evolve and for you to stand for so much as a young actress, I think means a lot to a lot of people. Now, this event we keep teasing at the Paramount here on October 9th, kind of tell our audience, what are they in for with this event? What can they expect if they're coming?
Oh, well, for me personally, I'm so excited to, we're going to obviously screen the movie, but there are a few surprise fun activations. There is a Q&A. This is really the first time in all these years I've had people, well, the press, let's say, kind of share and tell my narrative. They've imposed on me for many, many years, but I am so looking forward to connecting with the audience and really just sharing some behind the scenes stories and really my personal narrative that I haven't had a chance to share, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm also just looking forward to saying thank you to this incredible community that has held this movie up and, like I said, embraced it all these years. And also, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be meaningful. And we're going to really, it's obviously a beautiful theater. It's a big theater, but I think there's going to be an intimacy to the night that's going to feel like this movie brings people together. People have told me they watch it every year with a group of friends. And so to gather with a group of like-minded audience members who have loved it, or like I said, are seeing it for the first time, there's such joy when people come together. I also expect people to dress up in their best Versace, which, for those who know, is a term from the movie that my character so innocently coins when she buys her first Versace dress. But a lot of people, when they watch the movie, they, through the years, love to dress up. And so that camp aspect is something that I think is just going to be a lot of fun. And then there's also a VIP meet and greet where I'm going to be doing photo ops. So I think it's going to be a really kind of treasured, meaningful thing for people to have as a takeaway, and fun merch, and just a joyful night. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. We need that right now. We need just some playful joy.
Yeah.
And I also know, while this movie means a lot to a lot of people, just kind of standing in their own power and that invitation to do so, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's say it like it is too.
Yeah, I love that. We need more joy. We need more community. And I think that's what this night is definitely going to provide for Austinites and people maybe traveling in as well. Now, Elisabeth, this is kind of a big year for you because in addition to 30th anniversary of Showgirls, you've also got some really exciting projects coming up. So I want to start with Shell, that you are a part of alongside Kate Hudson and Elisabeth Moss. Tell me more about this.
Yes, Max Minghella, who is an extraordinary actor and director, he came to me to offer me a really special sequence in this movie called Shell. It premiered at the Toronto Film Festival last fall, and it's coming out. Paramount is distributing. It's Kate Hudson, Elisabeth Moss, Kaya Gerber. I mean, the cast is amazing. Great, great ladies. And it's also a lot of fun. It's horror. It's also comedic and a little camp as well. But it's a great film. And like I said, I have a very unique sequence that I don't want to give away for people. But I'm also coming out in Ryan Murphy's new show, All's Fair, with great ladies, Naomi Watts, Sarah Paulson, Niecy Nash, Glenn Close, and Kim Kardashian. So that's coming out on Hulu October, November. So that will be fun.
Yeah. I'm curious to know with All's Fair, Ryan Murphy has been kind of the creator of so many cultural phenomenons as far as kind of series go in the last, let's say decade. So what's it mean to you as an actress to be able to be a part of one of these projects?
Well, for me, I've wanted to work with Ryan Murphy. He's such an artist. He's so creative. He really celebrates women. I mean, you look at all the roles where there's a lot of depth. There's the drama, the roles. It's very stylized and beautiful. I mean, he's a true artist when he creates a show. And so, I mean, the other actors that he brings together are inspiring and elevating, and just I mean, to me, I've wanted to be a part of that club for a while. And so this being the first is exciting, and I hope to do more with him and with his kind of, it's like a troupe. I come from the theater, and it has this feeling of kind of being a part of, just a part of the theater kids. There's something special about it. And people, work in various projects. So there's that connection. He'll have someone in one show and then you see them on another show. It's because it's kind of is that troupe feeling that you can just kind of have that trust with each other. It's really special.
Yeah. I love the way that you talk about all the projects and films, TV, whatever shows that you've been a part of over the years, because it just always feels very authentic to you. Like, I feel like you're very intentional about the way that you pick things to be a part of. And so with that, I'm so curious to know, as I mentioned, you've had this beautiful, successful, long-spanning career that not a lot of people get to see anymore. And so with that, with still being in the game nowadays, what would you maybe say to your younger self, knowing what you know on this side of things?
Wow. Well, I certainly would say to, let's say, my 1995 self, when Showgirls, I would say, don't worry, don't let it in, don't let the noise in, stay true to yourself, continue to believe in yourself, and always go back to the work. And it will save you every time. And thank you for acknowledging. I am very intentional about the work I take, the type of people I work with. I think that after that experience, it really made me even more clear about those type of choices of, the criteria by which I make decisions, even if it's a smaller role in something, but who am I getting to play off of? Who do I get to jump in with and do this work? Because I do devote myself. And I do want to add, I had a very special experience in Austin in 2011 that just came to me that was part of that kind of discerning work in my life. Since 2006, I've been working with teenage girls. I facilitate a self-esteem program in middle schools and high schools called Ask Elisabeth. And when I was on my book tour in 2011, at Book People is where I had my signing.
Love Book People, yes.
I love Book People. Oh my gosh, it's a gem, a treasure of a bookstore. My husband Greg actually surprised me that night in line. I was there doing my work, and isn't that romantic? He showed up in line to get his book signed. But I had been at Dripping Springs High School that day, and it was one of the most meaningful stops along my 10-city tour on that. And I just never forgot the people of Austin are they come from their heart. And it's also why I can't wait to just be with an audience full of incredible humans from Austin. And it's going to make it that much more special on this 30th anniversary first screening. So very special. I'm so excited to be with you guys.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing that memory. I think you encapsulated, what Austin is so well. I'm brand new to the city, actually, and I just think it's, it's full of community, it's full of acceptance. Everyone's just kind of being who they are in their truest self, right? And nobody's really worried about what other people are doing, which is why it's such a great place to live and a great place to experience your night here. 30th anniversary of Showgirls at the Paramount Theatre, October 9th with Elisabeth Berkley live in person. You guys don't miss it. Elisabeth, thank you so much.
I can't wait to see you all, and a little goddess hands to get you going, and wear your rhinestones, your best Versace. Can't wait to see you there.